Welcome to the channel. Subject today is witchcraft attacks. I've suffered from them. I'm sure you've suffered from them as well. So we're going to discuss witchcraft attacks on your body, which can manifest as sudden pain or diseases. Have you ever experienced pain that just came out of nowhere? Like there was no precursor to the pain, like something that was already kind of, hurting like throughout the day, and it wasn't that bad, but it's been hurting for a while, for like a few hours or the whole day, whatever the case may be, and then it finally kicks up in intensity. It wasn't that. Like you didn't hit your arm or you didn't do anything to your body to warrant this. It can intensify slowly or it can intensify quickly. I was watching a TV show. This TV show promoted sexual immorality. People were discussing having sex without being married, sexual sin. It promoted, by extension, fornication, masturbation. People were also using drugs and discussing drug use. People were lying for self-gain, and people were manipulating others. This TV show is far from holy, and it was definitely of the world. So this TV show really got my mind going. Normally, I pray throughout the day, right, and as well as at night. So this prevents a lot of witchcraft attacks that happen on me. So if you don't know, about to find out. Your thoughts leads to sin. Sin leads to open doors in your life. Demons, witchcraft, attacks, anything can walk into, if that door is open, any of the forces of darkness can walk into your life and attack you. Whether it's your body, finances, relationships, etc. Anything is open for attacks. So as I was watching this show, it got my mind running. That's why it got my mind running. It took me from being in a holy place to being of more of the world. Honestly, I started thinking about past sexual relationships I've had with people. I started to see these people on this show, and I started to create relationships with these people in my mind, and it was of a sexual nature. Now, when you do things like that, that is deemed sin. You may not understand it, but in the spiritual world, it's quick. Within like 30 seconds of having that thought, just say, the best thing to do is, Father God, I evict this thought from my mind and keep it moving. However, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I kind of went in I went all in, and I started letting my imagination run wild. I have a vivid imagination. I have a very vivid imagination. I'm sure y'all can relate. And I didn't do any of the things that I know that helps me to prevent these attacks. I came up with all kinds of stuff in my head. I didn't want to do so. I did. I'm lying. I did. I need to stop saying that. And we all need to stop saying that. When we sin, a lot of times we say, oh, we didn't want to do it. Yeah, we did. That's why we did it. I had a weak moment, and I allowed that weak moment to stir up lots of thoughts in my mind. My body reacted, things like that. So as I'm watching this show, I'm maybe 2 episodes in, right? I'm 2 episodes in, and it's, the show getting good. My mind just running and racing and doing all kinds of flips and twirls and spins. And it's like, I know it ain't good I'm doing this, but this show is good, and I'm enjoying myself. Infection, and I needed it to be taken out, right? Started to notice there was a small throbbing on the side of my mouth. And it just happened out of nowhere. I was not eating. I was just sitting down and just watching TV. I wasn't laying on anything. My hand wasn't nowhere near my face. I was just laying down watching TV. A few minutes later, the pain went from throbbing to severe. I could not explain this pain that I had. It was as if someone opened my tooth and started messing with my nerves of my tooth, jaw to my mouth, to my cheeks on my face. It went to my ear, to my eyes, on the side of my head. It went, and it happened so quick. It went from this small throbbing pain to this intensified pain in like less than a few minutes. And it almost drove me nuts. So this pain was anything like unlike I've ever felt before. So I was groaning like really loudly. I was asking God, what in the world was going on? Like, why am I experiencing this? Like, what is this? Could you please tell me what is going on? Because I can't figure this out. Like, what is going on? I already kind of knew what it was anyway, but I just wanted confirmation. I had the impression upon myself to push on the side of my face. So I started pushing on the side of my face. And I noticed, and I'm trying to explain this the best way I know how. The impression that it was put upon me was this pain was supposed to mimic a toothache. However, the pain wasn't on the tooth area. I could press like very hard on my face, on the tooth, and I did not feel any pain on my teeth. It's if the pain was floating above my teeth. It felt as if the pain was floating in between my teeth and the flesh of my jaw. It felt as if it was not touching like there is nothing that I could press on my face that intensified the pain. You know, when you have a toothache and you press it, you could feel it. Well, I could press it I pressed it very hard like I'm doing right now, and there was nothing that I felt. Like the pain did not increase by a touch. It felt like as if it was just floating above my face. It was there, but it wasn't there. So my mind kind of took a run wild. I was like, okay, this isn't normal. This isn't a normal pain. So the next thought that I had was, this is a spiritual attack. I do remember back, I had a thought back to this time where two church members, they had a spiritual attack. It was a group of us meeting at the gym. Prior to leaving to the gym, they both experienced attack, like pain in their back and their side in the same exact area. And they said it was very intense. They said prayers, and then one phoned the other. So I started to think, how in the world could I be attacked when my defenses are up? Like, I prayed very well before I even started watching TV, so there should no arrows should be flying towards me. And if they do fly towards me, they should be going back to their sender, right? Now, another thought came, you can only be hit by an arrow if there is sin in your life. And I said, there was no sin in my life. And then I thought back to, and then immediately I had those thoughts of those vivid imagination thoughts when I was telling you how I was thinking about these people in a sexual way. I was undressing these people with my eyes and things like that. So the next thought I had, the TV show. It was confirmed. The TV show, it eroded the spiritual mindset I had, and it connected me more to the world. I have gotten a lot better in what I've been doing, but you know, there's always room for improvement, and we're always learning. So I'll catch you in the next video.